Well, according to Kern Economic Development Corporation, Kern County is a hub of energy, the seventh largest oil-producing county in the country and home to the nation's second largest solar plant, and it's also the largest geothermal energy in the U.S. CSUB's proposed Energy Innovation Center aims to see where the future of energy is going and what jobs could accompany it for our community. 23 ABC's Kristen Vartan has details on how the governor is hoping to allocate more than $80 million toward that goal.
As part of the budget, one-time money, including a Bakersfield Innovation Center, Bakersfield in Kern County, at the center of this transition to low-carbon green growth. Remarkable. CSU.
$83 million of the 2022 to 2023 California budget. That's how much Governor Newsom is proposing to allocate to CSU Bakersfield's Energy Innovation Center. The proposed 74,000 square foot building would house 17 lab spaces and 30 degree programs under the STEM umbrella, including the future of energy and the jobs that would come with it. If state legislature approves the allocation, it will also be the core for faculty, students, and CSUB's partners like the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory to collaborate on research for where the future of energy is headed.
Kern County is at the epicenter of what the future of energy is going to look like. So I'm very, very excited that the governor has recognized the important sense of place and also that Cal State Bakersfield has an important role to play.
That role, as far as CSUB President Dr. Lynette Zalesny is concerned, begins with their students. CSUB officials confirming 2/3 of their students work locally following graduation.
The majority of our students stay in Kern County. And when they graduate from CSUB, they live and serve here in Kern County.
The Brooks Institution ranks the region as 4th in the nation for STEM jobs, according to the Kern Economic Development Foundation. But 10% of the higher paying jobs that require a 4-year degree remain vacant without equipped talent to fill them. The innovation is hoping to change that.
It's important because of the alignment with the B3K, the Better Bakersfield Boundless Kern initiative and workforce development program, but also because of the programming and the enrollment paths that we have in place for our students to get those better paying jobs in Kern County.
State legislature will still need to approve the budget, and all will be finalized in June. One of those voting powers is the Senate. Senator Shannon Grove telling 23 ABC what she thinks about the project.
So, I support things that we need to do and educate people on the oil industry, because whether they believe it or not, people in San Francisco need oil just as much as we do here in Kern County.
In Bakersfield, Kristen Vartan, 23 ABC News, connecting you.